Hi everyone, this is Jenny from the Nice DIY Studio, and today we're gonna create a purse that is gonna be part of a side purse. And this video, if you want to see how I created this idea, you can go back to my creation process video. I talk about how did I plan out everything to do this project, and you can see how I take my notes, what I had to be thinking about, and all this stuff. Okay, so that will be on the description below. Also here on this side, if you see a letter I always put the links during the video. Okay, and remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Hit the bell to get all the notifications, and hit the like, click share, and always drop me there a comment below so I can send you some love too. And any questions, any concerns, any comments, just drop them there. I'm happy to help you in your crochet journey. Okay, so for this project, I'm gonna use Red Heart Super Saber yarn. I chose one main color, and this is gonna be my contrasting one. And let me bring my notes here. We're gonna work on a side purse. These notes are from the last video from my crochet process. So I decided to do a side purse, and the purse is gonna be to put my cell phone. And here I have all of my notes. So if you want to know how I did this so that you can follow and know what I'm talking about when I refer back to this note, just go back, see that first, and then come here. Or if you're okay, you just want to see the pattern, you're happy and welcome to continue watching. Okay, or just hit pause and go back and then come back. Okay, so this one is to do the purse, and I decided that my purse is gonna measure 3.5 inches wide and 6.5 inches tall. So I'm gonna have my notes on the side because I will be measuring at the same time as I am crocheting. Okay? And I'm gonna take my notes, and you will see how I do my pattern. I take notes on my pattern because this is what we talk about, like crocheting freestyle, that you don't have a pattern, but you do something beautiful and you want to be able to recreate it again. So that's why I always say when you do a project, just grab some paper and take your notes. Okay, so let's get started. So for starting, I'm gonna use the main color. Sorry for that. And remember to grab all your materials for crocheting: your scissors, your yarn, the hook that is for your yarn. This one is for weaving my ends. And your measuring tape. Like in this case, if you don't have an exact size or an exact pattern, so when you freestyle, you want to measure your project while you're working on it. So that's why I have my measuring tape. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on this side so it doesn't have some shadows. Okay, so for my base, I was talking about that I was going to start with the main color, and I was going to start doing a chain. And on my notes, I have that it's gonna be 3.5 wide. Okay, so I have to do my chain until here. Okay, so let me start doing the chain. Remember to start, you will do a slip stitch first. For my beginners, remember to wrap your yarn on your hands, pull your hook under, go around, grab your needle and grab your yarn, and remember we're going to start with chain, and we pull, and if you want to tie it up, that's your slip knot. And now we can start doing chains. Remember that is under and pull, under and pull. Okay, and remember in this case my purse is gonna measure 3.5 wide. If your phone, or if you're gonna use it for a purse or something, measure a little bit wider, just add more not single crochet, more chains. Okay, and I think this one is almost close to 3.5. Let's see. Yes, this one is 3.5. But remember that I want in my notes, I have that I want to start with double crochets. Okay, so my first row is going to be double crochets. Now, the thing is, my purse, I'm going to work around because I'm going to start in the bottom and then going up, up, up. Okay, I'm not going to do a rectangle and then have to sew it. I'm going to work all the purse from end to top. You will see what I'm talking about in a moment. Okay, so here, this is how long I want it. Now I have to do 2 more chains. 1, 2, and in my case, now I counted and I put it on my notes in my notebook. So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this one has 15. Let me see where I put my pen. So you're always gonna have your notes. And I started with chain 15. And when I'm going up, I'm going to skip the first 2 chains, and I'm gonna chain in my 3rd chain from the hook. And I'm gonna do a double crochet. Double crochet is going under, and then I go 1, 2, 3, go in that stitch, pull it. I have 3. Remember, double crochet. I get the yarn, pull it through the first 2, and then the other 2. Now I'm gonna double crochet until the end, but first I'm gonna take notes of what I did. I skipped 2 chains and double crochet in the 3rd stitch, and I'm gonna write until the end of the row. Okay, so I'm gonna double crochet until the last one. Okay, so here's another one. Let me put this on the side so you don't get distracted by all the stuff that I have here. And as you see, this is why I'm doing double crochet, because the work grows so fast. If you do single crochet, the work will grow like really slow. Bigger the stitch, more faster you get to your size. Okay, so we're halfway. If you want to learn, like I said at the beginning, about how I started writing the pattern and the idea, go to my creation process video so that you can learn how to take notes and start getting your idea for different projects. because sometimes we forget to take a certain note or don't know what size of hook and everything, so that you can get an idea. In this case, for this one, I'm using acrylic yarn, but there are different kind of yarns too, for those that don't know. And you can use different for purses or whatever you want to do. Okay, so here I'm almost done. Okay, so this is the last one. Now on the last one, what I want you to do, you have one double crochet here, but since the chain is gonna be the bottom, this is the bottom, so we're going up on the purse. We're not gonna do a rectangle and then sew it, because that will be more work. I'm gonna show you how to do it all at the same time. Okay, so this one, remember we're doing 3.5. See, 3.5. And now we're going to work around and going up. So since we're doing around, in this corner, you're gonna add 2 more double crochet in the same stitch. So you see you had that. So let's do another one. 1 and 2 double crochets. 1, 2. Now remember to take notes of everything that you do. So make 2 double crochets, and this one, DC, that means double crochet, because from now on I'm gonna start using abbreviations, because like this words, they're long and we don't want like to keep on, you know, writing so much. So make 2 double crochets in the last stitch. Stitch is like this, the stitch in the last stitch. Let me put here, make 2 extra double crochets in the last stitch. Okay, so in the last stitch you will have 3 double crochets in the last stitch. So this is like a note for me, so I know what I'm doing. Okay, now you see that here we have the remaining part of the chain, so we're gonna do a double crochet in each one of those spaces. So we're gonna double crochet, and I already told you that it's gonna be like that. So double crochet in the loop, in the loops remaining from the chain until the end. Double crochet in the loops remaining from the chain until the end. Okay. This is how I do it, so I hope to see all of you doing the same thing. Okay, so here, this is my last one that I work. Now I'm going to the next one, and you will see that you're working on the bottom of the double crochet that you work. And as you see, I grabbed the tail here, so when I'm done with that row, it's already hidden. Okay, now I go to the next one, and you will see that I'm working on the bottom part of those double crochets on the bottom. Okay, and you will see that this part, it will start like making a form. I will show you when I finish until the end. Let me grab more yarn. Now, if you see on the other videos any color combination that you will love to learn about, oh, I also do amigurumis. For those that don't know, my favorite ones to do are the crochet owls. I have some videos about some pieces that the owls need, some parts of their body. And if you want to try to do them, the good thing about the owls, the body is the same pattern. The eyes, everything is the same. So you can mix and match your color combinations and you always will have an owl. That's how I created the Halloween one and the fall ones and the Christmas one. I had to start working again on my owls. I feel that I just like forgot about them, and I know I have a lot of you that you're waiting like for more owls. So I have to think about do the same creation process for them, because now comes spring and now comes also summer. So that will be a great challenge to do the owls. Okay, so this one, as you see, here I have the 2 chains when I went up. I have my last double crochet. So here is gonna be only 1 double crochet in. And now what you're gonna do, you're gonna fold it. And you're gonna do a slip knot. A slip knot is when you put the hook in a hole and you pull the yarn all the way through all the loops. Okay, so you have the 2 chains and the double crochet. You're gonna put your hook on top of that double crochet, and you're gonna grab your hook, you're gonna pull it and pull it again. So that is your slip stitch. Okay, so here on your notes, you're gonna put, okay, double crocheting the loops remaining from the chain until the end, and that was until the end. And then you're gonna slip stitch on the top of the double crochet. Okay, and I'm gonna pass the page so I can keep on taking notes on this page. Okay, and now remember that we're going up, and here what I want you to do, here, when we're changing color, what I like to do, like this slip stitch that I did, take it out, because when I change color, what you do is the last stitch that you pull the next color. So when you're finishing the row, it doesn't, like, the chain of color doesn't see through, it's hidden. So let me get the other yarn. And the good thing is, in this case, it's the same color, so that color, it will show. And see that I'm not cutting this yarn, I'm just leaving it there. So let me grab my new color, and I'm gonna grab it and pull it like I just said, the slip stitch. And now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab both of them, and I'm gonna do 2 chains with both of them because I'm going up. 1, 2. Okay, you have 2 chains with both yarns. Okay, so here, let's put on our notes. On the last slip stitch, this one, this will be with the new color. Okay, because now we're going to start row number 2. This is row 1. We're gonna start row 2. Now row 2, we just said we did 2 chains, chain 2 with both colors of yarn. Now we're gonna drop the main color and continue with the contrasting color. Okay, and let me check here. Okay, this one is my contrasting color, so I'm gonna continue with this one, and I'm gonna leave the other one on the back. Now remember, when we're working, I want to hide this tail. Okay, let me see. Okay, this is my work. And what you're gonna do, as you see here, you see all the double crochets that we have. You're gonna do 1 on top of each double crochet, and you're gonna work all the way around until you finish. Okay, so it's gonna be double crochets all the way around. Okay, so don't, let me see. No. Let me see here if we need to do 1 in the same stitch here. Okay, yes, you're gonna do 1 here in the same stitch that we did the chain. Remember, double crochet. And you will see that you have 1, 2, 3, 4 because the chain had the 2 strands. So remember the first 2, and then you will see this 3, but actually there are 2. That's a double crochet. And remember that this one, we did it in the same stitch. So it's double crochet in same stitch. Remember, stitch and double crochet. And double crochet. Let me put this lowercase because it's always written like that. And double crochet all around. So we're gonna keep on working all the way around. Let me put this on this side. Okay, so see, I work the double crochet here. Now I'm going to the next one, and I hope it changes colors soon. And yes, the color is changing. And as you see, I'm double crocheting in top of those double crochet. I'm not double crocheting in the centers of them, I'm double crocheting on the tops of them. And the good thing about this pattern is that you can get creative, and each row you can use different colors. I will see if I can do a rainbow one, and the good thing that will be like 8 rows because I like to use the white also for the borders. That will be one amazing one to do. That will be another tutorial. That's another idea that I have. Okay, so you will see that now here we don't have to do like we did on the first row, that we have to do 3 in the same stitch because we already have them. Okay, so we're going to keep on working only on the tops of the double crochets. Okay, always working on the top, and you will see that it's starting to get some form. And this one is almost done. Let's see. And we're almost there. Okay. Remember that I always put on the description below other recommendation of other videos, and you can write on the comments also if you have any requests. I will gladly try to do that video tutorial to help you on your crochet journey. Okay, so here I'm almost done. Okay, here I'm in the last one. Okay, when I get to the last one, this is what I'm gonna do. Here I got in the last one. Yes. What you're gonna do, like the last one that you did, you're gonna grab the top double crochet, put your hook inside, and this time you're gonna pull that and slip stitch again, okay, like you did in the first row. And you're gonna take notes on it, double crochet in the same stitch and double crochet all around. And remember, slip stitch. This is what we did. I'm gonna put it here, slip stitch, and that will be on top of the first double crochet. Okay. So that's what I did. I put it on top of the first one. And then, since we're going up, you're gonna get your both yarns, 2 chains, and now you're gonna work not with the contrasting color, the main color. Okay, so you're changing color again, and you put that on the side. And since now we're on the 3rd row, we're not hiding more tails. That's why I like to do it this way, because the tail is already hidden. Now the thing is, you're gonna keep on repeating this until you have the height that you desire. In this case, I want it to be 3.5 wide, and as you see, it grow a little bit, so it's a little bit bigger because of the stitches. Let me see. Yeah, let me see if it's bigger or it's just, yeah, it's 4, so it has space, you know, for the deep, so it can fit in. And I want it to be 6.5 tall. So as you see, these 2 rows were almost 1 inch, like 1.25. So I will need like 2 more. Let's see, that will be 2 more, 3 until here. I will keep on going, and I will come back until I have it here. But the thing is, you will need to repeat these 2 rows like I show you, and I will come back to show you how it is, how it looks like until here. Okay, so if you see that I'm pausing, it's because I'm going to move forward. And remember to grab your notes. So what I will do here is repeat main color, and main color row, and then contrasting color row until you have the length desired. And the thing is, when you have the length desired, the last row has to be the main color. Finish with main color row. Okay, if you see that you're missing like just like half of it, or just a little bit, just do another row. But the thing is, finish in the main color. Okay, let me just hit pause, and you will see that I come back with the project finish. Here I have finished the row. I have the measurement that I want. Remember to stretch it and pull it so all the stitches go where they're supposed to be, and measure it so that you have the size that you want. For me, see, this one is 6.5, and it actually finished with the color yarn that I wanted. That was the main color. So what you're gonna do to finish your project is at the end that you have the last stitch. So what you do is you grab both of them and pull them through, and then pull it a little bit, and you cut that bubble and pull this through, and then you just like pull it, and that is what we call fasten off. And here you put fasten off, and that what means is that you're gonna cut your yarn, and with your tapestry needle or your smaller hook like here I have, you just go inside your project. And what I love to do is like put inside different stitches my hook and hide those tails. That's what you're gonna do. See how I pulled them inside other stitches, and I do the same for the other color. Is that this one didn't came through, but see how I'm pulling and hiding and all this stuff. See, pulling and hiding, and that's what I will do. See, here and here, and same thing here. And until you're happy how many times you have hide it. Now, the cool thing about this is that you already have like a sleeve or a tiny purse or whatever you want to call it. In this case, this one is gonna be part of a side purse. So on the next video that I'm gonna do, we're gonna work on a belt to attach to this one. So here I have my sleeve or purse. So this one is the side of my cell phone, so I can put my cell phone in and it's safe. Okay, so it's great for that, even for tiny notebooks or even the hooks. You can put the hooks in here. See? So I have like a sleeve for the hooks. The only thing is that maybe if like this one, they can pull through, so maybe not for hooks. I will say later on I will do another one for hooks, because for this one, like for the amigurumi, you cannot have big holes because they can come out. So for hooks, no. You just saw that for hooks is a no-no, but for things like this one is okay. For scissors, no, because the same thing, they come through. Okay, so like for tiny stuff like this, yes, or cell phone. Okay, so hope you like this video. Leave your comments below. Remember to like, share, ask me any other tutorials that you want to see, and thanks for all the love that I'm seeing on my comments, and sending love back, and see you on the next one. Bye.